Watch out now, watch out now. Howdy, hey guys, welcome back. We got another video, man. In today's video, we're gonna be working on my 2000 Honda Accord. I've been having bad oil leaks, if you can see on my driveway. All these oil spots and puddles is coming from this bad boy right here. I got a couple of different oil leaks, but I've noticed that I have a big oil leak around my oil pan. So in this video, we're gonna be replacing the oil pan gasket on this 2000 Honda Accord, and it has the 2.3 4-cylinder engine in it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Ain't no need for a long intro. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel, which is gonna be down there. Like the video, comment in the video. Make sure y'all go ahead and support my GoFundMe, which is gonna be in the description. I'm gonna start linking my GoFundMe link in the description. So if y'all want to support, go ahead. $1, $2, a penny, however you want to do it, it's fine with me. I appreciate everything. It's all love. So we can go ahead and get into the video. Boom. All right, guys. So now we got this thing running to get that all a little warm. Now I'm gonna set you guys up on a little quick time lapse. I'm gonna jack the vehicle up, get my tires and everything blocked up, so that I'm able to crawl up under it, because I'm a biggin', so I need a little bit of space to get up. All right, guys, so just that little bit of time that the vehicle's been running, as you can see, we're already leaking oil. And I don't think you'll be able to see it from here. But the first thing we'll do is this little plastic cover here. We'll go ahead and remove this. So I'm gonna see if I can try to set you guys up where you're able to see everything that I do. If not, I'll try my best. So I'm gonna put a piece of cardboard down so I can get up under here, and we'll get started. All right, guys, if yours is anything like mine, my plastic piece is all rigged up, and so I got self-tapping screws everywhere. So I got one more left, which is right here, if you can see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one. And then this whole piece will come out. Now yours may be different. You might actually have the plastic pieces that actually originally what was holding it in place, but I had self-tapping screws in mine. So we go ahead and remove this. Now that we have that removed, we'll be able to access. Next thing we want to remove is want to come off of this exhaust pipe and loose those 3 nuts right there from the exhaust. There's one here, and one on the back side. So we need those 3 removed and loose. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray them down with some penetrating oil, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, my manifold bolts are stripping, and they don't want to come out at all. This one already stripped out, and the rest of them starting to strip. I'm not sure if I can get this pan off without removing this exhaust, but we'll try. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this little bracket, and this bracket is between the transmission and the engine, and these are 14 millimeters, so we'll go ahead and remove these. Have to pull my breaker bar out, guys. And guys, with that manifold, I might just have to go up top and loose the manifold, the header, and slide it and just let it fall down, just so I can get under it. That's what we might have to do if I can't get it broke loose. And there's 4 bolts in this. There's one here, one here, one here, and one on the other side. Guys, I don't know why I'm sitting there fighting with it like I ain't got electric. I'm gonna see if I can loose these hangers for this exhaust and just let it fall down. But next we'll go ahead and we'll drain the oil. 17 millimeter. Grab me a catch pan. And there might not be much in it. It's enough in it. That's good enough for what we need. Tighten it up, back up. Alright. Now we'll try to loose this hanger. Let's see if we can get this hanger loose. That might help us out just a little bit. All right, guys, I couldn't loose the these bolts here, so I'm gonna try to see if I could just loose it from the manifold and see if that'll be a little easier. We'll try that out. All right, guys, so what I did was I went on and removed this heat shield. I removed that heat shield, and then I loosed these manifold bolts. Yep, here, 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 here. Once you get those manifold bolts loose, I went on and took out the motor mount, the front motor mount, so that this manifold can hang down. And this should hang down just enough to allow me to be able to clear with the oil pan. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go underneath. And these oil pan bolts are all 10 millimeters. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on a time lapse, throw some music in, and I'm gonna start zipping these 10 millimeter bolts off for this oil pan, and we'll try to get this thing dropped. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up. Bam! This point, I had to go and wash my face and wash my hair out. I tried to slow it down, but I don't think it slowed down enough. But when I dropped the oil pan, all the oil fell on my face and then all in my hair. So I just ended up going and washing my face off, and I'll jump back in on the next clip. All right, guys, I was able to get the pan off without removing this exhaust, but it definitely makes it that much harder to deal with. So if you can get that exhaust to go down or drop down or remove, it will be beneficial. But if not, you just have to maneuver it and wiggle it and pull it, and you eventually get it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this oil pan cleaned up and get this surface cleaned up, and we'll reapply it. Bam! All right, guys, yesterday my camera was acting up and it did not want to stay on. I'm not sure if it was because of the heat, how hot it was, or what, but my camera did not want to stay on. So what I was able to go ahead and clean this oil pan off and put my silicone. I put gasket on the oil pan to hold the I put gasket maker on the oil pan to hold the gasket on, so that I was able to maneuver that pan back up into this spot. And what I did was I took a pry bar and kind of pried the exhaust out of my way, and it was able to slide back in wasn't too bad, but it does make the job difficult. So if you can get that exhaust loose, that is the best way to do it. I've already installed all the bolts back in the oil pan. I've installed a new oil filter, which is there. And if you're wondering where your oil filter at, it's on the back side of the engine, or the right side of the engine. I think that's how they look at it. I mean the left side of the engine, but it's also towards the back of the firewall. But I'm gonna go ahead. I got one bolt left to put in, which is there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that bolt in, and I'm gonna start buttoning everything back up. So I guess I'll go ahead and put you on a time lapse, and I get this bolt put back in. I go back up top, hook the manifold back up, come back down, and put all these hanger bolts for this exhaust back on. So I'll be right back. Bam! All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this header back installed. And you just want to slide it back up on these studs. Pop it back in like that and grab your bolt. And these are 12 millimeter. So go ahead and tighten these down. Alright. Next, I don't know if you can see, but we'll install this O2 sensor. Make it a little easier to thread in there. Alright, that's installed. We'll go ahead and install this motor mount. Sorry about that, guys. This longer bolt, this one goes in the middle. The two shorter one goes up top. Tighten these down. All right, guys, next we'll go ahead and put this heat shield back on. Millimeters. right, guys, the next thing would be go back under and finish tightening up this exhaust bolts. Right. We'll go ahead and tighten these up first since they're easy to get to. Alright, that's those exhaust bolts. And all we gotta do now is fill it back up with oil. So I'll be right back. Bam! Alright, y'all, I'm gonna put you guys on a quick time lapse and we're gonna get that plastic skirting put back on. We'll get the jack mounted back down. And I forgot that little bracket that goes between the transmission and the engine. We forgot to put that on. So I'm gonna put a one-time lapse. I'm gonna put that bracket back on. I'm gonna put the plastic skirting back on, then let the car down, and then we'll put some oil in it. That'll be the end of the video. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and finish out this video, man. Like I said, we've already replaced the oil pan gasket, we replaced the oil filter, and we put everything back together. So we're gonna go ahead and dump this oil in it. You can use whatever oil that you want to use or what's recommended to use in the vehicle, but I'm just gonna put what I got for right now. So once we fill it back up with oil, man, that's pretty much how you change an oil pan. And parts of the video, I know we didn't get fully everything that we should have covered, and that's partially because equipment malfunction on my part. It was so hot yesterday, my camera was like, no, I don't want to cut on, and it kept overheating, and I did not get my footage like I thought I was getting. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and remember, man, I always put my my GoFundMe down in the link in the description. Make sure y'all go ahead and tap into that. Make sure y'all go ahead and click that link, support it, look at it, whatever you want to do. I'm fine with it. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. And guess what?